Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And the pitcher for this one, Boyd. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. And misses inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Look out.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Trout snags it. 1 away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Slice to right, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
In there safely.
In there.
1 out and a runner at second, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ivan Herrera. And a strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. A's strand a couple. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. This is back here with my pal Singy. Getting the nod on the mound, Mitch Keller. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Trey Turner. Ball 1, no strikes. On the ground to short, Perdomo. Tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses. They're down 3-1. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch misses. Muncy, the lead runner, out at second. Buxton at first, 1 gone. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. He rocketed that one out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 3-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
One down, and here's the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Outside low, ball one. Trout matched a homer in his last game. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Outside. It's 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground to first, could be two. Guerrero to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now 3-0. We're in the second game of this division series. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Boyd back to work. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Rosario in his 9th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Throw on to Freeman, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's Luis Robert. And first offering is fouled off. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
That's
ball
off
one.
the mark. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fair ball. Here's the rookie right fielder, Cam Smith. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And that one is inside. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does.
Now this one stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. Robert on his way around third. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
1 out. Runner at second. Here's Marcus Semien. Grounds one to short. Turner. The throw to first. Out. And Semien is out. So the batting order turns over. Next up for the A's, Romy Gonzalez. Flied to right his first time. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Josh Bell. That is upstairs for ball one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one away. Now the Mariners catcher, Tyler Heineman. And a foul ball. This one ripped, but foul to the right. One down, base is empty. The other way. They got it for out number two.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Dalen Lyle, the next to hit, takes outside. Into left center for a base hit. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's Trey Turner. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And he chases a high fastball there.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. Turner is out. That's the inning. One left for Seattle, but they still lead it 3-1. Back in Seattle, on to the third inning. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The wind and the pitch. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. And the 0-2. On the ground. And that chance handled. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next for the A's. He reached out a walk his first time. That one fouled off. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now here is Kyle Schwarber. Up the middle, McNeil. gets it to first. He's out. Schwarber out of the play. And now here's the A's catcher, Ivan Herrera. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that is the inning. The A's strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here comes Max Muncy. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Buxton now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
1-1.
Muncy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball there. That one hammered center field. Robert going back on it. Out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Line drive caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's Mike Trout. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Well struck, right field. Going back, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Simeon toss over to first. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Josh Bell. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That
1-1.
misses, and it's 1-1. Bell puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Just missed.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
So here's Robert now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's fouled off. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Double play ball to second. Over to Turner for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next up for the A's, Cam Smith. Doubled his first time up. And takes low for ball 1. That's to third. Over to second for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mariners 6 and the A's 1. Pitching change here, Mitch Spence.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
In the air, right side of the infield. Guerrero under this one. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And up next for Seattle, Dalen Lyle. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now it's Max Muncy. He's 2 for 2. Turner runs. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. Coming on Robert, and he's there, and that's the inning. Mariners lead 1. They lead it, though, 6-1. We're in the second game of this division series. Now it's Marcus Semien. Simeon, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011.
You know, these A's looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Turner with the throw to first. Just got him on that one. Back to the top of the lineup, Romy Gonzalez up next for the A's. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Mariners leading by 5, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. And that's in the dirt. On the ground, right side. Throws to first.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Geraldo Perdomo up next for the A's. 1 for 2. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Off the plate, and that's ball 2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Guerrero stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Next up for the A's, Kyle Schwarber. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Here's a 1-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Boyd makes the catch. And that is that. A's strand a couple. They trail it 6-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for Seattle, Byron Buxton. Spence back to work. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and that's ball 2. Action in the pen down there. Joey Lucchesi, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And at first, here's Trout. He swings and fouls one off. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Freeman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt on to Simeon. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jeff McNeil up next for the Mariners. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Back in Seattle, top of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is in the dirt.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And it's even up. That one to first, and it stays fair. So a man at first. Now the third baseman, Ahmed Rasul. And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Pete Fairbanks.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Battling here as he fouls it away. To the right side. Over to Turner for one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Luis Robert now. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. And the slider just misses. And now 2-0. The A's with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Line drive, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. He's grounded out a couple of times. And it gets by him. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So the lineup flips over. Romy Gonzalez up next for the A's. And a slider misses down and away.
1-1.
That one off the mark. Ball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Freeman. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Bottom of the 6th. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. That one ripped. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, left field,
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dalen Lyle. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Semien over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Seattle, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started, and the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Foul ball. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's in there. 0-1. The Athletics down by 4 here in the late stages of game 2. Fought off foul. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball sometime.
comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Pete Fairbanks gives way. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Mariners, Brooks Raley. He's into the game with the bases empty. And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the A's, the catcher,
Ivan Herrera now at the plate. 1 for 3. And the sweeper misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Schwarber off of first with 2 away. There's a strike.
This guy's sink has so much
1
drop
ball,
in it.
1
It's almost
strike.
like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses the zone. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with it.
They take the force out. 3rd out. The A's strand 1. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Garcia. Back to the top of the order. Here's Turner now. Well struck left field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled away. And strike 2. The A's bullpen has some movement. Joey Lucchesi, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Baraki warming up as well. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Check swing, called strike. 1 out, and a runner at second. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Up and in, and the count is 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the 1st.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2. 2.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
2-2.
down and away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And a left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
And there's a foul ball. Now 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. And that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 7 and the A's 3. We go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ahmed. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Spencer Bivens.
Number 76.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Hit in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Robert, batting with one down, takes the strike. The M's leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to first, and that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And
Ball
that's
inside.
off the inside edge. And a count 1-2. Liner, base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they slice into the lead. It's 7-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
One out, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. There's a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses across to first. And Semien is out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Romy Gonzalez. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a fly out. That's hard hit in the line. Lyle brings it in for the third out. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's now 7-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joey Lucchesi.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jeff McNeil digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now Josh Bell. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one way outside. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And up next for Seattle, Tyler Heineman. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Mariners 7 and the A's 5. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the short. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mason Miller.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Ground ball up the middle. Turner throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The Athletics down to their last out. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The A's down to their final strike. That misses the zone. 2-2. Whacked out To center field. That's well struck. Way back there. That's not coming back. He sends it out of here. It's 7-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ivan Herrera. And the slider just misses. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Freeman sizing this one up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.